So, Scotty, Jeremy, Jay, and that other guy who's quiet and is kind of in the background, he laughs a bit, and Kobe, Patrick Chapin, everyone that's there at the A-Team right now listening to these comments. You guys said in your video that you would listen to every video that was posted. Everyone. So, naturally, I instantly assume I have to post a video where I share my thoughts, and you will listen to it. I also promise you, there's a special surprise towards the end, so you might want to stay tuned. First off, guys, I haven't made a comment in a while, and I gotta say, I really love the show. I watch it every week. I have been for a while. When I say I watch it, I mean I listen to it. I just kind of in my head picture you guys sitting there at your computers, your smiling faces, your happiness. And one of my first thoughts was, you guys gotta get a Twitch stream where you actually podcast live. I mean, I don't know how you don't do this, like all the big podcasts do. You have your Twitter audience, you can host it on Scotty's stream or wherever you want. Your Skype calls, you just have to tune in the video. Yeah, that would mean you have to wear shirts. Jay, you couldn't be naked. No, like blowjobs, whatever. But honestly, you'd have people interacting. I think it's the new level, the next medium, the growth that you want to achieve. Potentially, I don't know if you want to achieve growth, but I just gotta say, I would be there. I'd be tuned in on Monday nights. I'd be chatting away with you. Some of us get our fix earlier. It's live. We can interact right there, right then. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's a no-brainer to me. But you do what you guys want to do. The next thing I want to say is I was a little frustrated for a while when I was listening, just because this is going to sound hard. This is going to sound like some real talk right now. And I want you to take this the right way, but man, every episode, Scotty Mac, after the last GP you went to and the Star City Games, when you were talking about Team Geist, I felt like you were basically saying I got unlucky and the deck's the nut. This was a deck that wasn't performing for like many people in the world, and you really had faith in, and I actually have faith in you. But it's hard to convey that, I feel like, sometimes when I can't tell if you really just were unlucky or if that's just the always default answer. And it might be a tone thing, this might be a Doug thing. I think I only started thinking about it when Jeremy was mentioning like he was bad these days, and because he was bad, he was doing worse, because he wasn't playing a lot. I know you're playing a lot, but it was just something that was grinding my gears. Just, I don't know what it was, so I just had to speak up. I love you, I love the show, I think it's great. I love watching on your stream when I get a chance to, but this was my like one piece of feedback I've been holding back for a bit. I mean, maybe the matches, just you tell us a little more. I don't even know. It sounds like criticism. I'm sorry, my boy. I love you. I love you. All right. So now I'm on to this episode. First off, you guys talked about Slack. Slack is awesome. I love Slack. KYT, the fact that you found Slack makes me just so happy, because we're kindred spirits. You know, with the illusionist into the MGD, the poker, and now of course Slack. Of course you'd be on that. So my company that I work for, Young Life, we've been on Slack for a while, and it's amazing. I could sit here and talk about everything Slack's good for, but I'm just going to give you two examples. First example, we use MailChimp. It's like a mail out outlet, and we're able to actually use our MailChimp app and sync it with our Slack, so that we can communicate better through some of our sendouts and things like that. And what my point is in that is Slack has so many integrations with it that it would blow your mind. And I really think for the things that you want to do with your Magic decks, you could do some like task orienting widgets that you can add into Slack. You can task different people to do matchups, and it has follow-ups and people have to report, and that part of it's fantastic. But the part of Slack that I do like the most, KYT nailed. It's the search. The search is the nut. I knew that my administrator, Jana, had told me some information I needed, and I couldn't find it. And then I remembered when the range was she might have said it, so I literally said in my Slack general folder, search for things that Jana has typed between 3 weeks ago and last week. Literally those words. And then it gave me like a chunk of text that it might have been, and I found it. Things like that can really help you out. And KYT was bang on the money when he said that Google Plus had great search, but honestly Slack is better. I got to hang out with Jay Bush today. No spoilers, but we played some Cube and it was fun. I was in Calgary for Adam's Memorial. Big shout out to Alain Bourgeot. You'll hear about this on the show, but let's just say that WotC, or maybe you won't hear about this on the show. I might have to tell Jeremy about this. I'm sure someone will find out this information, and if not, message me and I can hook you up with the deets. But one of our community members reached out to Elaine, told her, right when it happened, and she put together basically a package from WotC to send out that included some judge foils, some uncut sheets, and they're going to be auctioned off to help raise money for the 2 funds that are going. There's the RESP for Royce, Adam's son, as well as the mental health fund. I don't really know exactly what charity it is, but I mean, the amount of money that the stuff that she got WotC to send, and the fact that they would do that just blows my mind. And honestly, it's all going to go towards Royce and mental health in general. And it just, honestly, it makes me emotional thinking about how great this community is and how awesome the people are and how uniquely talented we all are. And when we come together and we work together instead of this hate crap about all the cheaters out there and all the sexism going on and the fear-mongering about rapists and all the crap that we have to slog through and the negativity that gets spawned through everything that's going on, and the people that don't understand these concepts and the people that are white or are arguing with the white knights saying that they're wrong and all the crap that people just talk about in the Magic community. I think at the heart of it, there's a bunch of passionate people that want everyone to be happy. And for everyone to be happy, people just, it's simple. They want to be equal, they want to be peers, and they want to be playing fair with everyone, and they want to be safe. And the fact that our community cares so much about all this stuff is stuff that's going to translate to Royce's life as he will live with a little bit of security towards his university. I honestly, it just makes me so happy. So anyhow, that's my feedback for everything was talked about. And now I got a little special something for you guys. Hopefully I can one-take this. You'll be able to tell right now if it cuts, that's because I failed at this. But I just drove home from Calgary. I've been home for a total of 35 minutes. And for the past 25 of them, I wrote you guys a song. Yes, I like to write parody songs. I'm a drama major from university, so I wrote you a little something. So here it is. Thank you for inviting me to make you this video, and I hope you like it. Let's go. Alright, here we go. I tuned into a podcast because nobody wants to hear hot trash no more. They want content that delivers. Well, if you want gas, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of boost, mix some Scotty Mac, a scumbag that'll judge hard and start teaching like a shark when I get shocked at this concept by the rules text that I am not understanding. And a 3-letter prose always KYT in. MTG the other songs to stop debating because you're back, you're on the grind, PP to Q in. I know that you got a Tondek waiting, but the Team Geist is the shit, so why are you debating? Like MTG content's for me. He's legendary, your host Scotty. I tried to Scott back then, but I was silly. That felt so empty inside me. So come on and sit, turn up a bit right now. Listen to it, I'm telling you this. Let's get ready, 'cause this show is great and not heavy. I welcome you to the A-Team. Are you ready? The 4 best friends you've ever seen. They are funny, not always clean. To entertain is their real dream. It's Man Enterprise Zone, the A-Team. 4 best friends you've ever seen. They are funny, they're not always clean. And to entertain is their real dream. It's Man Enterprise Zone, the A-Team. That's it. It's my song, rough draft, first take. A little dicey, but I just wanted to show you guys that I care about you and that I like you and that I think your podcast is great. So I threw that together. And if you want, I'll maybe write more verses and actually do it properly. But hey, life is about making mistakes and growing. And yes, at this point, I'm just rambling because you told me to make a video comment. So I'm making a video comment. So with that, I'm gonna say goodnight, and I'll see you soon.